the Outer Worlds. Gonna start late. I probably won't get to the 4 p.m. but we'll see. Yeah, I honestly don't know if this gets us copyright claim or not. So we're just gonna break through. I actually played the Switch port in this game, so we're actually going to enjoy the game without it being too difficult, but you can still die in this game relatively easy.
Why stay earthbound when prosperity awaits you in the stars? Come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations. A trip of 10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full
I
employment.
played the Switch port of this game to be, and that it was Switch port wasn't actually terrible.
When you go out of this world to the Halcyon
I mean, yeah, there was a
colony.
few downgraded. The graphics was downgraded for like the grass and whatnot, but other than that, cool.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the port's bottom line. Disgraceful.
Okay, this is actually pretty cool. That like you get your personality. I believe they well, this basically gets the points up, strength, intelligence. We're gonna put intelligence up.
You
Very
memorized
high.
how many digits of pi? This one had a, what are those called again? Social life.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I forgot. If you give them like charm or intelligence, they'll say something about it.
I bet you're going to be very popular in this colony.
See the strength and the dexterity. I'm gonna be with average. I'm gonna be a weak, but that's doable. Let's see what he says with temperament.
You've got ice in your veins, and not just because you're frozen. You could get away with all sorts of illegal activity.
Okay, we get 2 perk points, so we gotta choose wisely. Can do medic. Tech.
At last, a kindred spirit.
and persuade.
If we're ever captured, I'll let you do the talking.
You can choose an aptitude. Gives you science, and I believe they say different things for each thing. We're gonna be
At least you're not claustrophobic. This colony does love its elevators.
you're gonna do not engineer.
This colony does love its elevators. I do have a lot of dirty test tubes.
That's pretty cool. Okay, gender male, female, the usual affair. We can change the head. Skin tone. We're not going to change much hairstyle. We're going to change the hairstyle though. Kind of like 15. We're going to keep looking. Okay, we're going to go with 15. Change the hair color. Let's see what hair color can we give her. Different eyebrows. We're gonna give her those and features, makeup. Blah, blah, blah. No makeup, age. Now we're gonna make her look older or younger. We're gonna just keep her at 0. Okay, that's good. I like that. Let's give her a name. Go to name. And now we get the summary telling us what options we picked and whatnot. We can fill up these skills later. And then we're gonna continue actually.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Not likely, bootlickers.
Initiate skip jump. Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down. Shit.
A lot of people didn't like this game, and I was one of them, but I decided to give it a chance. and it's actually
There you
good.
are, wondering what's
Let's
going on,
check this
eh?
out first.
Bit of bad news there, Andre. Your colony was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on our group have been in
I use the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
If you're just joining us, I'm going to attempt to do 4 different games tonight.
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist.
How do you understand the switch by this game actually is bad?
You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you land. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
This would be I think this was the answer to Fallout.
You landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name is that?
And here we go.
Oh, that
Hawthorne
idiot.
is dead.
I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there, hold it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Sure, I
Hey, one
trusted
job,
Phil.
man.
Might have
One
gone after the
job.
bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go.
Oh fuck, I used the health. I didn't mean to do that. I got the persuasion pretty high, so we should be easy to persuade people to do what we want for a bit. Right. Gotta click the left stick to run. I hate doing that. I always think I'm gonna click the left stick and it's gonna like get stuck. We can stealth.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Why didn't it make me jump down there then? I don't remember that jump at all, I swear.
Hey, come here. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, well, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help. Better, thanks to you. I might have bled out on my own. Or worse, had to go begging the boss for some Adrena time. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life.
crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters. Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance?
Unfortunately, this is the game where I
Marauders come
don't
sniffing
actually
around
own
in
it,
here.
but I found
I
a
can
physical
take 'em all
copy
out
one
with
day
a
and own
single
it.
shot.
Because I actually
bad,
like
huh?
this game. I don't hate it as much as everyone else did.
Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by Provisioners for a can of our famous
There
salt
won't be
tuna.
a second part to this for a while, though.
The Hope?
I just
Is
wanted
that
to
some
get
sort
it
of
started.
fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Damn it, my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the...
Hey, calm your tits, Phineas. There we go. We have now happy power. Okay, to tell you the truth, I actually forgot this thing even existed. I would play through the whole game without even using it. Oh, where the fuck did you come from? Yeah, so you can't go through the game without actually using it. Have the Switch port with all the DLC and side activities. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have like on that thing where that most games have. When you beat it, you actually get to continue the story. Once you finish the story, it's done. Not much in the way of whatever this is. Sorry, can't think straight.
Hey! Get over here before you get yourself killed!
Right, X.
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Call on that Reach. Landing on the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about. Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with a swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs some. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis. But, seeing as I'm the acting manager in this situation, you know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. And it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go. Move again!
What did I just do? Yep, that was stupid. My bad, that was stupid. I forgot they can die. Yep, that was dumb. I feel bad now. Not bad enough to not take her shit, though. No, I'm dead serious. Actually, for she could die there. Not bad.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Unauthorized access to spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am
Come up with these
authorized to use
acronyms for
violent
these,
retribution against
sophisticated
unwanted listeners.
AIs.
Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate
I probably should use
destruction.
that skill to actually not let her die.
Gesture procedures initiated. Please engage in airlocks. Prepare to reject all boarding parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, this game has a bit of comedy in it
You
also.
are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne. I understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you
Yep.
for your patience and for
We
your
got
honesty.
Moody AI here.
I am
Perfect.
programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Smart girl.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne. I see your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand? Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this time.
We already know the gist of skill improvements and leveling up. We're not gonna. Okay, we can get another bit of dialogue up and leadership apply. Oh wait, I got a whole. I got a few more points actually. So we're gonna get leadership up a few more actually. Defense.
I'll be with you, friend. I'm Ernie, from the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources. Town sent me here about us to check on the guards. Now, seems to me, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but seems to me that the ranking officer is dead. Mind telling me what happened here? Altercation, you say? As shame as that goes. Spacer's Choice policy strictly prohibits dying during work hours.
How do you prohibit dying
Better get to
someone
cleaning up.
dying during work
Can't just
hours?
leave company properties
How do you
scattered
enforce
about,
that?
bleeding down on the dirt. No can do, friend. That honor is Spacer's Choice property. Bodies, too. Living or otherwise. Company policy, you see. You don't want to amble on over to Edgewater at your earliest convenience. Constable's office might have work for someone with your, let's just say, aggressive disposition. Oh, and be sure to stop by the Edgewater Provisioner for a can of salt tuna. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Don't get paid to chat with strangers. You want to chew the rag, go talk to Silas over by the cemetery.
Thank you, my guy. That was so damn helpful. As I said earlier on, you can still die. Even if this game is on the story difficulty, believe me, it happened to me. You still go into places under leveled, so it's best to
Huh?
Karate Kid. You can get over encumbered too in this game. You can have a whole lot of shit at you. So you gotta be careful with that too. You can holster a weapon. It doesn't actually do anything, but we can holster a weapon.
Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of Spacer's Choice family. Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
Damn, everyone leaving Twitch because of the new rule they said they were going to enforce, but never did. But I think they changed their mind, reneged on that. Is that the right word? Reneged?
Edgewater is a company town,
Reneged?
board-owned and operated.
No.
That
Sounds
includes
like-
the cemetery.
Sounds like something
None of us own our graves.
about
We
race.
rent them from the company.
that last part.
Renting means money.
What am I
Money
even talking
means
about?
paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barber shop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy, I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah? You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds. Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed. Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the one. All my life. Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees. Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards. Well, if you're gonna go headhunting, talk to Constable Reyes back in town. She pays for marauders by the finger. Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property. If those marauders wipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, the company's gonna duck my pay.
Still not a big fan of hold such and such to enter and exit a place, but hey, what can I do? Elevator music.
The grease monkey Argo.
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook Saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
Yes, that is Pan Am voice actor
We have
from
food, we have cans.
Cyberpunk
Why won't it work like we
2077.
need?
She's expecting Saltuna of a certain size. We're filling the cans with, well, not fish.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot but notice you are not in uniform. Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer.
Rocking the somewhat
Thompson isn't liable
same
to be keen on
style
dismantling
that
it.
she does in
I beg your
Cyberpunk
pardon.
2077
I am
for
most
some
emphatically
reason.
not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power is shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way. I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there. No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you'll convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Don't throw Conley in there, because that's making me not want to help you at all.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I
They
am
do
ready
sound
to
like
make
a
amends if they are
scumbag.
willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
My dad told me all about plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I'm trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Sure.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot
I don't
to
trust
ask,
anyone with
stranger,
that
I know.
type of hack. Okay, companions. We know the gist of companions. We don't need to do that. You can talk to her if you want. If I'm not mistaken, you can also refuse some companions in this game. them.
Hey, ma'am, can we talk? Sorry. You got a minute? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Baser's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. Thanks, Sam. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
I like that. That's my new motto now. I'm going to use that now.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Miss Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar de Soto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. You can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send them back to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal,
A faded blue cover with the name Mbakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Sorry, I know y'all know how paranoid I am when it comes to saving. I save a whole lot. But we're actually not gonna do main mission yet. Let's see. We're gonna collect some debts.
Heard something outside the walls today.
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Let's save here. Might not be able to make all the choices then. We'll continue this next time I'll play this. It might not be for a few weeks though. Wait,
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. So everyone says, until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague.
Why
I'm
is it so
Conrad.
topical?
You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I only understood what restitution means.
As
And
broke
necessary.
as pie crust, friend. Bidless, indigent, destitute. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I had proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time.
That's
Barber
fucking
work
scummy,
hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings. Not a bad idea. But I need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much obliged.
Okay. Guess there's nothing we can do with that one. Let's move on to the next.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar gets some ablution for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man. There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Lord, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage. Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite feast right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see your payment.
Okay, dude, we'll get you your payment. I can't let
You're making
you.
a mistake working for Abernathy.
And I also believe that this has a
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic. I probably shouldn't tell you. I don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of you.
Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never met her. It's hard to miss what we never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
More scummy activity.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me.
Okay, I guess we'll go here and then. Wait. Oh, this is where I'm camping down there. I guess we'll head outside, save it, and then move on to the next game. Excuse me. Okay, just trying to get this up to the hour mark, but yeah, I'll continue this game some other time. I unfortunately got like a few other games that I actually need to beat before I can play this, before I can finish this. Probably be like in the next few months or weeks or something. But anyway, I digress. I'll be back in about. Wait.
Keep it quiet.
I'll be back in about. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I'll have to see if I set up something right, and then I'll be right back. So just give me 1 minute. All right.